What's up guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're gonna be making waffles. I promised this recipe about like 2 months ago, I think. Said I was gonna do waffles, I never did them, but now I'm gonna do them.
Come on, get up if you're psyched as I am!
And we have a special ingredient that we're gonna be using today. And we're gonna be using pumpkin. I don't know if you guys ever had pumpkin waffles before.
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Pumpkin because it's really good for stomach inflammation and it has a bunch of other benefits which I'm gonna go into in a little bit. But before we get into this video, please don't forget to drop a like, share this video, and hit the notification bell. And if you're watching me on Instagram, please don't forget to share this video because it will help me out a lot and more people will enjoy this recipe. All right guys, let's get started. All right guys, so I put out a book called The New Whole Foods Encyclopedia by Rebecca Wood. I think I showed this in one of my prior videos. Can't remember which video it was. I put up the section on squash, on pumpkin, and has a lot of medicinal benefits. I'm gonna just read the section that has to deal kind of like with stomach inflammation. So the medicinal benefits of squash is considered a chi tonic and a warming food that is medicinal to the spleen, stomach, large intestine, and lungs. It improves energy and blood circulation. Compared to summer squash, winter squash is a better source of natural sugars, carbohydrates, and beta carotene. So for those of you who have digestion issues and have water retention in the abdominal area, it helps with that. All right, so let's get started with the recipe. All right guys, so before we get started, I'm gonna list out all the ingredients that you're gonna need for today. In terms of portions, I might be a little off because I haven't done this recipe and actually I've never done this recipe. I saw my brother do it earlier today. I was like, I can do it myself. Probably do it better than him. So you heard that, Ronald?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, he heard that. Okay, so today we're gonna be using maple syrup, obviously as the topping. We're gonna be using mixed berries. We're gonna be using raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. That's gonna be our topping, as you can see right here. We're also gonna be using a batter mix. I'm gonna be using this one right here. It's from 365 Whole Foods, from Whole Foods. It's the Whole Foods brand. I'm gonna be using this one. You can use your favorite or whichever one you wanna use. We're also gonna be using cacao nibs to add into the batter mix. We're gonna be using pine nuts, which for those of you who are trying to lose weight, it works really well as an appetite suppressant. So I'm not gonna be using too much of that. I'll just be using a little bit because I don't know, I don't feel like suppressing my appetite right now. I feel like I wanna eat and I'm not trying to lose weight. So I'm gonna just use it because I like the texture a little bit, have a little bit something like to chew on when you're eating your waffles. You can also use walnuts. Walnuts are great. You just chop up some walnuts, put it in there, it's great. We're also gonna be using shredded coconut, really good as well. We're gonna be adding that to the mix. We're gonna be using any type of milk that you wanna use. I'm gonna be using this organic dairy-free cashew milk. It's the only one I got, so it's my only option. Also gonna be using some banana. We're not gonna be using eggs in this recipe. Banana's gonna help us to make it a little bit spongy. We're also gonna be using some oats. We're gonna be using half a cup. I think I listed everything out. Am I forgetting anything? The pumpkin puree. Almost forgot the pumpkin puree. We're gonna be using pumpkin puree and it has a whole bunch of like spices and like has cloves, it has ginger, it has cinnamon. It tastes really good. A lot of people are gonna ask like, Brian, why aren't you using a real pumpkin? Well, it's March. There's no pumpkins in the supermarket right now. So it's the best I got. So that's all we're gonna be using for today. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be blending these oats so it turns into a powder form. So let's blend these real quick. All right, cool. That was nice and quick. We're gonna pour this into our mix. We're also gonna be using about half a cup of this batter mix. Pour some into here. You know, I'm like a really messy dude when it comes to the kitchen. I try my best to be nice and neat. Sometimes it's hard. All right, we're gonna pour this into the bowl. Next, we're gonna add the oats into the bowl as well. And we're gonna smash about a banana and a half. So we're gonna use this banana and a half. We're gonna cut that in half. Gonna mix this banana into the mix and we're gonna smash it up. There we go. All we're gonna do is grab a fork and we're gonna smash the banana. Smash it as much as you can. And then I'll show you guys what the next step is after I finish smashing this banana. All right guys, so this is the tricky part because I don't know the exact measurement I'm gonna use for the milk because I don't wanna use too much and I don't wanna use too little. It has to be the exact amount. So I think I'm gonna just eyeball it and make sure that I don't overdo it because if I overdo it, when I put it into the waffle maker, it's gonna look like crap. It's not gonna be a perfect waffle. So we're gonna mix this up real quick. So you just have to keep on looking at the batter and I'll show you guys the perfect consistency that you're gonna need. So I think I need a little bit of more milk right here. Just a little bit more. So yeah, just start doing it little by little. Gonna add a little bit more. All right, guys, so now we're gonna add the pumpkin puree. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now that I see this, I feel like it might make my batter a little bit too watery. We're gonna see once I mix it all up. Actually, I think it might be good. I think this is gonna be perfect. And next thing we're gonna do is add a little bit of coconut flakes into the mixture. Just sprinkle a little bit. I think that's good. All right, next thing we're gonna add are some pine nuts. Just a little bit. And the next thing we're gonna add are cacao nibs. I'm gonna sprinkle some cacao nibs. That looks like it's gonna be good. And yeah, that's it. That's all we're gonna add to the batter. So now we're just gonna mix it all up. All right, guys, so we got our final mixture right here. The consistency, try to go for something like this, pretty thick. And you don't want it to be too watery because when you put it into the waffle mixer, into the waffle machine, it's gonna get destroyed. At least in my waffle maker, it ends up. So we're gonna preheat the waffle maker and then just give me a second to preheat this thing and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so the waffle maker already preheated. Make sure you guys use non-sticking, what do you call this? Cooking spray, avocado oil, non-stick cooking spray. That way it won't stick. Something, if you guys saw my brother's video, I don't know if you did, it's in Spanish. He made the same exact recipe. He didn't use cooking spray and it got stuck. And like, it didn't work. Hopefully mine doesn't get stuck. I'm gonna knock on wood over here. All right, so let's add some spray. That might have been a lot, but I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't get stuck. All right, so we're gonna pour this in here. And I think I wanna make like a pretty big one. So spread this out evenly. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. Let's see if I have enough for 2 of these. All right, that one looks great. We're gonna scrape this other one. Make sure you have a spatula. It makes your life a lot easier. Yeah, this might not be enough for like 2 really big ones, but it all depends how big you wanna make your waffles. So we're gonna close it and we're gonna let it do its thing. It says it'll be ready in like 6 minutes. So let's hope for the best. I'll be back right before it tells me it's done. It's gonna beep. All right, there, it beeped. The waffle is ready. Come on. Oh my God, did it work? It worked. Way better than my brother's waffle. Man, Ronald, you should have had me on your video. I could have made you a perfect waffle. You see that? Look at that. That's a perfect waffle right there.
That's perfect.
Look at this. Look at this, guys. This thing is hot though. Oof. And bam. Bam, bam, chicka, bam, bam. All right, guys, so we have our perfect waffle. Now, a lot of you are gonna ask, Brian, what kind of waffle maker is that? Because I don't know, people like to ask those type of questions. Especially when I do my juicing videos, everybody always wants to know what juicer I use. Even though my juicer isn't the best one in the world or anything like that, but people just want to know. I'm using a Breville waffle maker. Everything Breville, I'm not being sponsored by Breville or anything, but I feel like everything Breville is like really high quality and it never messes up. Because that juicer has been through like a lot and it never messes up. Hopefully they sponsor me one day, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know, will they sponsor me? Only God knows. All right, guys, so we're gonna add toppings. We're gonna add berries. We're gonna add a few of these mixed berries on top. Let's put them in the holes because kind of like OCD sometimes, you know? I was gonna be a while, I was gonna add a berry to every little hole. All right, guys, so we added mixed berries onto the waffle. It looks great. I like shredded coconuts and I'm gonna add a little bit more. So we're gonna add a little bit more on top, just like that. And we're gonna add some maple syrup right here on top. So if you wanna give them a little close up, when I pour this maple syrup, so you can see the action. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, that looks good. Could probably sell this like in a restaurant or something. All right, guys, and there you have it, our pumpkin waffle. All right, guys, time for the taste test. It looks delicious. I'm gonna cut it in half because I think I'm gonna share the other half because this is a lot for me. Tell you the truth, because like these waffles are really big. Test it out. Look at that, nice and spongy. If you don't want it to be so spongy, you want to be a little bit more hard, you just leave it in the waffle maker a little bit longer. Man, that looks really good. All right, I'm gonna try it out. Perfect. Wow, that's really good. Wait, let me get another bite so I can tease you guys a little bit more. Raspberry and blackberry in this one right here. That looks great. Your little pieces of cacao nibs in there, some shredded coconut. This is really good. Wow. Oh man. Wait, let me get one more bite. I'm gonna just eat the whole thing. It's like, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death, but. So good. In each bite, you got the coconut flakes, you got the berries, you got the cacao nibs. The texture is nice and spongy, and it tastes good, and it's good for your stomach. What more could you ask for? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and if you're watching me on Instagram, I'll repeat again. Please share the video. It will help me out a lot. And if you have pictures, if you guys tried these waffles yourself, send me pictures. It'd be pretty cool to see you guys trying it out. I know some of you sent me pictures. Last time I did a recipe, which was for the lentil loaf, you guys liked it a lot. 100% sure you guys are gonna like this recipe a lot too. So, see you guys on the next one. Peace out and God bless.